Hi, it's Tim Hagen from Progress Coaching, and I wanted to give you some more information on our webcast training session on how to start a coaching program for your managers. First, let me really stress this. We've been doing this almost 20 years, and that's right, literally 20 years. And the reason I stress that is it seems everybody's jumping on the coaching bandwagon. And I think if you're going to start a coaching program, you should go to people who have been through the triumphs, the tribulations, the challenges, the successes. Now, let me give you a little bit of background on myself and the company. We've been in business teaching coaching for literally 20 years. That is exclusively what we do. Now, we build products and services around coaching, but we do not do end user training. We do not train employees, we don't train salespeople, we don't train customer service people. Our main focus is to only work with managers in learning methodologies, strategies, and techniques of how to coach their employees. Let me also share this with you and why I want to share this with you on how we got started. I was on a stage probably about 15 years ago, and I made the decision right on that stage to exclusively get into the coaching business. Here's why. The manager stood next to me and literally started to yell at an organization of about 220 salespeople of why they needed to just pressure their customers. And if you literally have to use profanity and physical force, I literally thought he was joking. As I stood next to him, I started to think about what was the early flight I could catch. Because guess what? I was about to counter every single thing he said. But what was amazing to me is that people in that room, you could see their facial expressions. You could see above their head the blurbs like, where am I going to work next? The manager employee relationship is sacred. Managers have to coach. There is no buy in, they have to coach. Let me also share this with you. They're coaching every day. They're coaching employees to stay at the company or leave the company. Nobody goes home and says, honey, I had a neutral day. Didn't have a feeling or an opinion from 8 to 5. So, this webcast training session will reveal our system. I want to be upfront with you, but it's also going to lay out specific steps you must take and specific high level services that you can utilize that will ultimately allow you to have a successful training program when teaching managers how to coach. Now, what you're going to learn during this webcast is the number one reason managers say they won't coach. I'm going to reveal the number one reason why they really won't coach. And more importantly, what are some things you can do about both? So I hope you'll join us. It is a very informative, content-filled hour. As many of you know have been on my webcast, I go extremely fast. I don't want people to ever leave our webcast training sessions complaining, boy, that guy did a lot of sales pitches and he didn't cover a lot of content and I didn't learn anything. Person who's got an adult education background, I don't live by that notion and I don't believe in that. I believe our education ultimately brings clients and prospects to us. So please join us, and we literally cut off the webcast at 100 people for one reason. I want to have the ability to answer your questions. So come ready with a pen and paper. I go fast, and I hope you'll join us. Thanks, everybody.